Alright, folks, welcome to a very special, and I mean special in the, politically correct, euphemistic way,
You mean special in the Jushu way?
yes, episode of Let's Play Fallout
Thanks,
New
by
Vegas.
the way, for making the thing that I'm here for special in the Jushu way.
Well, I mean, I think you're making it. No, I'm just okay. Well, we've gotten off on a great start here. Bobo's very positive about what's happening here, folks. Is that I kind of had a blue screen of death computer crash on the. I've got this. I won't bother to go into too much detail, but I've got a laptop that I'm using to record the commentary track that's separate from what I'm using to capture the video. And it kind of died, like, completely. Like, my laptop's working now, but yeah, it was just not happy at all.
It's laser wrapped up.
Yes. So I basically lost the commentary track for this one, to the point there's no return whatsoever. So I got Bobo here to help me out. He's going to help me do a post-dub, what will hopefully be a pretty rare event. Luckily, I've had some very long recording sessions with this LP. This was only 2 videos, about an hour's worth of footage. Bobo's kindly going to offer to help me to help bring you Let's Play Fallout New Vegas.
Yes,
so
I'm gonna be like the color commentary guy while he's the play-by-play. I think.
there you go. So let's go ahead and get this thing started here.
So I'm guessing this is like Fallout, except it's in New Vegas.
You have guessed correctly, my friend.
Oh, you're going to the Wasteland. It's that new Windows operating system. I've heard good things about it, man.
Alright, so let me explain what's happening. First off, as I will explain eventually in videos that are not being recorded more or less live, this LP is kind of a special one because I'm trying to get this LP in the can, not the bathroom, but I'm trying to have an LP that's sort of offline and ready to go.
Hey, you have your own little shack.
Well,
Living in a shotgun shack.
it actually belongs to a robot, but we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, this
Sounds
is
like a wacky sitcom.
This is a weird LP, folks, because I'm trying to record the whole thing before I start posting it for reasons that I'll get to later. But you got Bobo up to speed. Where we are is we're in the Mojave Desert. It's Fallout time, so nuclear war with China and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah. Fun.
Intro sequence involves you are some kind of courier. And the intro scene is you're waking up groggy, you're not sure what's happened. There's a guy in a checkered suit, and he's got some biker dudes with him. And he says something to you like, hey man, sorry, nothing personal. You just had some bad luck. He makes a lot of weird kind of gambling illusions, and then he shoots you.
You mean you get shot by Kenny Rogers?
Yeah, you didn't know when to hold them, when to fold them. You did, however, mess with Tumbleweed.
Oh, nice. You are the boss of Tumbleweeds.
Yes. But, no, the game starts with, you're kind of like some dudes killed you, and now you don't remember why. You've got amnesia. But they didn't actually kill you because a robot digs you out of your grave and takes you to the executive officer from Battlestar Galactica who helps you recover.
Tell me you get to name the robot.
No, the robot he already named. He should have
What's
helped
his
you.
name?
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
Here's the chick who, teaches you how to... She does the tutorial missions with you.
The Power Gang? The Power Gangers?
Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse.
The little
Most of what's in there is
schoolhouse.
junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite.
Even the great
If you wanna
Easy
take a
Pete
shot at
couldn't do
it,
anything with
take
it.
these.
They call him Easy Pete for a reason.
The lock's too much for you to handle. Reading through the magazine might give you the
She
edge
used to
you
be called
need.
Easy Sunny, but then she started shooting people who called
You'll
her
need
that.
those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much
Yeah,
pressure
so
on
I
them,
believe
and
her
they'll
name
snap.
is meant to be kind of a joke. She has, as you may have noticed, incredibly flat
Always happy to
delivery.
help someone down on their luck.
But she's called Sunny Smiles, so...
Sure can. Take the
Oh,
road
it's not.
southeast out of town
Thinking
till
of
it hits
Sunny
the freeway.
Smiles.
Prim is the town with a roller coaster, straight south.
Turning up a bit, I
Can't miss
can't
it.
quite hear.
NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably
Yeah,
start
but
running
the big
into
plot
hostile
thing from the
wildlife.
last video is that,
My
she
advice
kind of
would be
showed
to
us
stick
the
to the
ropes of
highway
how to
when
fight
you can.
geckos and stuff. How do guns work in this
Screw
game.
car
I
insurance.
hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help
There's
keep the
also
town
some
clear
kind
of
of
rats,
guy who's
scorpions, and
traveling through
coyotes.
town called Ringo.
Not
We don't
many
really know a
people
whole
live in
heck of a lot
Goodsprings,
about him,
so
except that there's a
wildlife
bunch
is
of
always
guys
creeping in.
called, quote, powder gangers who are trying to destroy him.
Sure,
They're
what do you wanna
basically
know?
convicts who've escaped from prison and have formed a gang. There
Southeast
appears to be
of
an
here is
infinite
pretty.
number of them,
Can't miss
though.
it.
I would have thought
Since
that
it has
Ringo
the
would have
giant
been
old roller
leading
coaster right in the middle of town.
him and
The
his
NCR's got an
brother,
outpost there.
Yeah.
If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry
So
Junction.
wait a minute. She
They mine
is
rocks
just
or
some woman that
something,
hangs
but I heard
out
they got troubles
and
lately.
hunts geckos.
I wouldn't head that direction if I
I
were you, though.
completely assumed
Got
that you're supposed to be able to
critters
get
up
her
there
as a
that don't take kindly to getting
follower,
shot.
companion, helper person, but that doesn't appear to be
I
possible.
think that Sonny
New
must
California
actually be
Republic.
Flo, the
Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming
geez,
in
which
from
is
the
that?
west,
Is that
fixing on making
Prudential?
Nevada their own.
Whichever
They can be
insurance
right
it is
pushy,
that has the
but
lady
the roads
named
are safer because of them, so I tend to let
I
it
didn't
go.
know there was a lady named
Not
Flo
that I
who
got a
sold
choice.
insurance.
You know, the lady in all of the, like, bland... Oh, progressives. That's
Well,
it.
the
Oh,
wildlife for
she's
one
named
thing,
Flo?
rowdy
Yeah.
locals for another. They're protecting their own.
Rowdy Rako is
Just
another.
happens to help us. They've been holding off this other
Just
group
be
from the
going
east,
around
too.
Here or there.
That's not Rowdy Rako. Rowdy Rako.
Got a
is
funny
what-
name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much.
Yeah, this game features
I hear
Caesar's
rumors,
Legion.
that's
It's
about it.
kind of weird.
Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks.
By feeding
Or
them
maybe
small
that's just
yap
something
type
folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
Then again, maybe they are complete freaks, as we'll find out in a
Around
couple
here,
of videos.
mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about.
Is it true that
The
geckos
geckos
always
aren't
run
too
in
tough,
packs?
but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Goodsprings. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
Yeah, this game features like death moths.
That's cool.
If you
That's
want
what
to know
she's
anything
talking
else,
about.
just
I
ask.
fought them later. So, have you ever thought about trying to help the Krogan?
What is it that you do
Say no
here?
more.
What is
I
it
mean-
you'd say you do here?
Okay, so I've
Bob.
just
Joe
recruited
Cobb
her
talks
to
about
help
leaving us
fight
alone if we hand over
evil
Ringo.
guys.
But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually.
Joe Cobb
However,
is like the
between
leader
you,
of
me,
the
and Ringo,
dudes,
we
I
aren't
guess.
exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy.
Trudy,
God
Trudy,
knows why.
Trudy.
Convince Trudy to join us. Some of the folks in town might decide
Trudy's
to
like
help out
the
as well.
woman who
I
runs
know
the
Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere.
shop. She's not
And
really a
Chet just got
combat hardened
shipment of
warrior,
leather
but
armor we could borrow. Talk to them as
Chet.
well.
Yes, that's right.
Finally,
We're gonna
there's
get
a good
mercenary
chance we'll
help
all
from
end up with
Chet.
extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
I'll help you fight
Doc Mitchell could lead the Tonight Show band. That would be great.
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
So, like a high speech score?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at
He
stake,
opts to
he'd still
receive.
make you barter with him.
Well, you could steal
Boom
it
goes
from.
Easy
Pete's
Pete's
pretty
dynamite.
protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives.
You would have to
before
have an
you handed it
explosive
over.
score of 20 or higher to win the speech challenge.
I'll be waiting.
Oh, so wait,
That's
she's not going to
basically
help
what's
you out?
She is, but only after you've talked to other people.
Oh, okay. She's not going to.
You get
And
more
when she
experience
eventually
for getting
follows
other
you
people,
around
yes.
as your buddy, is
She doesn't.
So
No.
you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang?
You're fucking
It's a
stupid.
big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Man's spent his whole life running before he realizes he's running from himself. I think at this point I decided that I was going to wait and talk to her when I could pass the speech challenge, because I'm an obsessive compulsive about getting all the experience you can for non-combat situations.
Sure. I get that.
That does sound
Oh,
like
I guess
a
I
good
decided to
plan.
use sneak challenge
All right,
instead.
you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me
Sneak
in.
King.
Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better
Everyone.
equipped.
It is Arizona,
The
after
general
all.
store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Welcome back now, here.
More experience.
Don't take any wooden criminals. Yeah, there's like stuff you can do with ammo in this game. I haven't really done anything with it. You can take scrap metal and turn it
Stuff.
into, yeah,
Yeah, like the forge from the pit or whatever.
sort of.
Howdy.
Howdy. Oh, now I'm looking for the guy who's obviously behind us.
Who's this howdy man?
See, now this guy, like, from this point
You
on,
looking to buy some
not the
supplies?
first time, but every time I've talked to him since the first time, he's been standing behind his own
Now
front
just
door
hold
waiting
on.
to creep
I never
out his own
voted to take on the
customers.
powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Thanks, Chet.
Right. Just keep...
Keep rocking, baby. So, Pip-Boy, it's always good to Oh, this game also has like these magazines that temporarily boost your stats.
Oh, they're not permanent.
They're not well, I mean they're easier to come by and they boost it by more, but they're not permanent.
Because I guess you forget the article you were reading eventually.
Hey man, it's
I'm
just
not
a game
saying that-
mechanic, you know. I mean,
Whoa. 2 of 100 saves. You have limited number of saves in this game.
I guess, but I don't see myself hitting 100 soon.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Because you can save over your old slots.
Take good care. Hope you find a lot of nice friends out there.
Take from me my leather, give me your lace, or whatever the hell that lyric is.
You looking to buy some supplies? Look, you're bringing this on
crap.
yourself.
What
There's
the
no way I'm getting
Crap.
involved. But hey, I'm sure you can buy what you need.
Jerk.
from someone else?
Yeah, so at this point I am going to load the game because I fucked that up.
Ah, now if you had a limited number of loads, that would be difficult.
Well, don't worry, I've got a power load. I'm gonna watch it explode.
Nice. Well, I thought you
I
didn't
do have
the
to get
dynamite
you have to
yet.
get the dynamite from Easy Peak before I can do that.
Alright, crafting can be done at the Silver Rush.
The gambling hall of Gold Dust, Silver Rush.
Or, it's the
One of the 2 hitmen from that Golgo 13
it's
movie.
the
that no
runner-up
one-
version of the robotic dog
Oh, yeah.
Mega Man has to make items.
Silver Rush. If you use Rush the Robotic Dog and you attempt one of Ruby's obstacle course challenges and do well but not great, you'll get Silver Rush. And that wasn't a stretch at all. Prim is the next town in the plot that I'm meant to be heading towards. I was told
Is
that
it,
if I went down there, I might get information about the men who tried to kill me.
There
I
you
can also
go.
try to
Shoot
kill
out
people's
other
farm
people's
animals.
livestock. That
Yes.
seems like,
Great way to earn some respect in this town.
yes. Also seems like kind of a waste of ammunition,
Shake
considering
your
I'm
forbidden
imagining you
parts.
can go up to them and slip it.
Shake your forbidden parts, hey, hey. It's a Mystery Science Theater thing.
Just riding through the desert.
Yep, on my conveyor belt.
I mean, you know.
I've been accepted in Goodsprings. This game, you have different levels of public opinion in different
It's
towns.
it's like Grand Theft Auto 2. It's all about respect.
Yes.
I don't wonder if anybody ever played Grand Theft Auto 2. Or no, it was respect is everything. That's it. You only get certain missions with certain gangs when you get a respect level. I don't know. I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto 2.
I
This
don't
is
know why you're talking
Fallout
about
New
Grand
Vegas.
Theft Auto 2 either, but
I'm just talking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you got
Just kind of wander down the road and listen
take
to
it that
somebody.
clicking sound as you're pressing the VATS
That's
button.
yes, that is in fact me occasionally hitting the VATS button to see
Just
if
to
there's
see
anything
whether
out
there are
there.
things in the horizon that you haven't spotted, but your, I guess
That's
brain implant that is, connected
Yes.
to your Pip-Boy will,
I never really understood that, but hey.
I always abused it terribly in Fallout 3 myself, so I can't really talk. Well, I mean, I can talk.
Hey, Gene is that way. The frog from Breath of Fire 2. Oh,
He's down, you are very hidden, you are no longer hidden, this is terrible.
you have discovered several locations. You can fast travel by discovered locations using the world map and your Pip-Boy.
You go.
You go, girlfriend. Oh, there are enemies here, though. They're hostiles.
Oh, you see, they're on the
yes.
little bar on the bottom left.
Is Gene skydiving?
There's skydivers here?
Yes, this is, in fact,
So-
the skydivers.
So, what would happen if you put acid in someone's shit?
What happened if you dip someone's donut in acid? Now, those are powder gangers, and they appear to be
Fighting the boat.
fighting the bloat flies, but I'm going to just, side with the... No, they are fighting me now. I hadn't actually opened fire yet, so...
Oh.
And at this point, though, I am wearing a... No, I'm
Got
still
a nice
wearing...
roguish Cary Grant mustache going there.
Yeah, I went with the default face, which is kind of Freddie Mercury looking, if you ask me. That guy, meanwhile, threw a grenade at me and blew off my arm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's pretty much gone now.
And in hardcore mode, I can't fix that with the stim pack. I have to go to a doctor.
Also,
Which makes sense.
I noticed they haven't actually programmed an appearance in for it, but clearly you can't properly operate a rifle with an arm.
Right. Although I luckily shot that guy's leg out of his leg, so.
Kicked his leg off. Oh, good. You have a revolver now. I'll bet that will work even better. Yeah, you'll find out. Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. Oh, I didn't get to do that.
There's nothing, no feeling like sliding to Audrey's chamber.
Okay, just awesome.
You know,
there's no feeling
what I
like
hear. In order to heal a crippled limb, you have 3 choices. Sleep in a bed, find a doctor, or use a stim pack to heal yourself. In hardcore mode, you may only heal crippled limbs by using doctor's bags or by doing other things.
Yeah, you can do it somehow.
I'm sure that you can do things, I just don't.
Now, Avatar, let's get to a location on the world map quickly when I roll around. But if I bump into anything, we'll encounter enemies.
Just go.
So here's a place I can loot, potentially.
Give me your loot.
Sunset sarsaparilla.
Hey, is that an eye? No, it's a key.
It's a sunset sarsaparilla star bottle cap. Don't really know what they're about, but
they're somewhat more valuable, presumably.
Apparently, if you collect them, there's some kind of secret thing.
Okay, that's a lot of loots.
Yes.
What's in here?
Longview's dynamite.
Yeah, forget that. Whoever that other guy was that has
Easy
dynamite.
Pete.
Easy Pete. Yes. Hey, Pete. Yeah.
Easy Pete, he loves that wholesome meat, because you're mine across the butcher line. So I have to go back and talk to Dr. Nutmeg.
Feel good.
I was going to say Dr. Nutmeg, but
Dr. Nutsack.
Dr. Nutsack, the rock and roll clown.
I do cocaine.
Thanks for that revelation, Bobo.
Yes. Disable the robot's combat inhibitor, and the confused machine will go into a killing frenzy, attacking friends for like.
Here's Easy Pete.
Easy Pete, will you heal my arm?
What can Easy Pete do for you?
Heal my arm. You know, what do you know about Sarah and Easy Pete?
Easy Pete seems to be pretty even keeled about the fact this one-armed guy is probably bleeding pretty heavily. He's just wandering up to him asking about.
Other than wrestling, what are you interested in right now, Easy Pete?
The one in the fan.
Oh, I just like to go around here and there, wherever the wind
Other
blows.
folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch
I'm
up
also
with him,
a part-time
watch out.
race queen.
The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted.
You know, sometimes I think about
He's
helping.
got eyes like a snake. Oh no, it's Johnny Electro guitar, whatever guy.
Bad trouble.
This song drives me insane.
Welcome.
Why do you call Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR.
And I became known as
So
Johnny
I wasn't
Guitar.
crazy and squeaky voiced
Help out
enough.
with the drumming and bighorners.
Squeaky voice or something. I felt cool.
Nah.
No,
Means
no,
out
no,
there
no.
looking for work
No,
in
no,
Texas
no.
and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term.
Some folks never liked the term they used.
I prefer to be called Spelunker, even though it has nothing to do with what I actually did.
Camps, spare parts, good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by
bad?
raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
So I had my dates come to me.
Don't get me wrong. the
My pizza
NCR 's
delivered
got a
now.
lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they
Those
make
carry-out
it
deals
hard
are
for
better,
them,
but,
whether you like it or not.
well, it's worth the delivery
Towns
charge
like
just to have the
Goodsprings and
convenience.
Trim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Oh, what a rush.
There's slavers, led by a
Not
guy
that much.
named Caesar, or Kaisar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it.
It's actually
A couple of years ago,
Kaiser.
they tried to take over Hoover Dam. But the NCR
Somebody
beat them
said
back.
Cesar Romero.
The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam.
Damn.
My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know.
We are in
We've been
Vegas.
hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river.
Legionnaires appear to have some kind of disease.
And get caught by them.
So important about the Hoover Dam.
The dam
They had a bunch of Transformers
fight
fight on it.
And there's all that clean water.
I know, we've all rather forget.
Anybody
But
who owns the dam.
That's the real reason this country's been devastated. Trans-fucking-formers. Not their combat, just their horrible movies destroyed our whole economy and way of life.
Meat and hide mostly.
I like their
Can't
tail,
put back
too.
on 'em. You just lay down until you take it off. You can find a bunch
They
of
really
wild
want you to
high up in the
strip.
hills. You gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. The machine?
Yeah, Victor's the robot.
No
he's
matter
saying,
what Trudy
so.
says.
No.
She thinks
I've
it's
been-
hiding.
I've been calling him Vitor,
I
but
think it's just a broken down relic.
I would have expected you to call him Bombo.
well, yeah, that's a good point.
Keep
I
your
might
gun
start doing
handy
that
if you go
30-some
poking around
videos
some of
from
the
now, and the
abandoned
next
places
time I have
around
something
here,
where I don't have
like the
commentary
schoolhouse.
already.
Critters move in sometimes.
Or super robot nails. I mean,
Yeah, every time I go into my shack, I just start going. Because I live in the robot's shack. There's a bed there that it doesn't use.
You looking to buy some supplies?
I'm looking for you to die.
can do. I will fall down on my sword.
Armor piercing bullet.
Piercing, double whammy, grenade. Oh, sorry, this is.
There's only one weapon that could destroy it now. Grenade. Grenade. Boxing tape. Bubble gum. Other stuff.
Cup. Nice.
Yeah, it's
So what was the what was it? NCS or NCR or who was that?
National Public Radio is fighting a war with Caesar.
Well, right, but so like
Now, the New California Republic are kind of like these guys from
Oh.
California who are like a republic,
okay,
and they're trying to like sort of
trying to get
spread
everybody. Yeah.
reason, or they're trying to like sort of spread some kind of society and organization across.
They envision a utopia in which there are two girls for every fool.
Whereas the Caesar's Legion people basically just want lots of people to be enslaved.
Yeah, because they wish they all could be California girls. The NCR.
At this point, we haven't met Caesar's Legion yet, but, you know, spoiler alert, folks, when we meet Caesar's Legion, they're pretty obviously meant to be the bad guys. Not, you know, this is a game that lets you side with the bad guys, but, yeah, it's pretty obvious.
guy if you want. Fallout New
Welcome back.
Be man, Hulk!
I hope you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon.
Bracken
What can I do for
Cylons.
I couldn't really put this on ice, but
Let me patch you up.
Yes, he does say that.
using
no matter
an
what.
arm doesn't seem like something too.
I went up to him once with, like, no arms and one leg. I basically hopped into his place, and he's like, don't look like much. Took 50 caps, which is less than it costs to buy, like, a frickin' gun scope.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna start running into the side of my
Oh,
chair
you're old
for a
enough.
while. I'm clearly in my right mind. Trust me with your life. Super stim packs. Can they help you regenerate limbs?
I don't
like
think so. I-
Nurseworm or Namek.
None of the healing items in this game, and maybe it's, I don't know if it's just hardcore or if it's just the game in general, but all healing items in this game restore health over time, which means if you get cornered by stuff that's like fucking murdering you, no more, if you can get to the pause screen in one piece, you can get your health
you
back
get
up
like,
to full.
Oh, I just
Seems
drank
like
some water and
wherever I
I'm
go,
so
it's
much
always
better
the
now.
same. Folks just never leave each other alone.
How many fracking skin jobs and their fracking toasters?
And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Completed to acquire. We must construct additional medical
You take
supplies.
care now.
Or you must acquire. My bad.
The music's coming from the fracking ship, Bill. You won't understand that,
But I'm sure the people will.
but most of the people who watch LPs are in fact enormous geeks. So yeah, it's Yeah, I'm saying. Never mind, folks. Not you. You are, of course, the exception. I'm an arms geek.
You're sort of vacillated between offending or not offending Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, well,
Or, yeah.
I think people who like Battlestar Galactica probably know that they're kind of nerdy.
It's possible. Hey, you just ran right through that stop sign. What's wrong with you?
I'm a total anarchist here. Hey, maybe I'll actually talk to the robot this time, so you'll get to see the robot's about. And maybe I won't.
There is a robot. This is him.
Yeah, this time I just ignored him. Sometimes I'll
It's
talk to him
okay.
for a second. Like, I've already explored his dialogue tree, but sometimes I'll just talk to him because I find him amusing, but you.
How is the life that I've granted you? Go, oh, bye, I guess. Bye.
The robot's actually pretty fucking creepy because it doesn't really remember where it came from or what it's doing, but it does like go around being like artificially friendly and nice. But
So it's a Tatoojan.
yeah, sort of. I
I
suppose.
do not remember my mission.
No, except that it has like this TV cowboy voice. It talks
and
like somebody from like the
appeared to be on
50s.
a wheel, so it doesn't
Yeah.
go clink, 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 clink,
No,
when
it's
it moves
pretty much
around.
not a Tatoojan, but
That's too bad.
yeah, it's very sad. But
So it uses a TV cowboy voice, so Gator will say, when the need arises, I could transform my body into a weapon.
well, okay.
Wait, sorry, we just established it wasn't a Tatoojan, and yet here I go again on my own.
I'm just trying to remember what TV 50s cowboy used to say. I could transform my body into a weapon. Wasn't that one of the Lone Ranger's catchphrases?
Yes. Tonto would always be telling him, now transform body into weapon.
Lone Ranger, transform.
And then he'd hold him like his sound waves. And that's where they got the idea for Soundwave and Megatron's whole firing.
Even before
interaction.
Michael Bay took over, the Transformers were stealing left and right from other things. Yeah, see, there's
Howdy,
the robot.
partner, your dandy boy apples have worn off. Which I guess means you just pooped. I don't know.
Yeah, it gives you health over time, and when when your health stops
When your
regenerating, it
regeneration,
tells you. Yes. So when like the Daleks shoot you, you regenerate, but then your dandy boy apples wear off.
Let's see.
It's like, yeah, I turned into Peter Davison, but then my dandy boy apples wore off.
Oh, I see. So dandy boy apples only work 12 times. And,
Yes, yeah.
Is it 12?
I think they established that probably, and it's one of those things that because Doctor Who fans are obsessive, it's well known amongst them, but it was probably only said aloud like once or twice over the entire course of the series. But yes, it is
Weird.
12
I haven't,
times.
I don't watch that. I don't watch the new episodes, and I saw some old
Hold on.
ones.
I'm at the campfire. I'm going to probably... No, never mind. I'm ignoring it.
Oh, okay.
I thought I was going to attempt to
Sandwich.
make food. This game replaces the big gun skill with survival skill, which makes you good at making food at campfires.
So people will call you Cookie.
Yes. And you make pecani sauce that's from New York City, and then you get lynched.
So you travel to New York City and make the cottage sauce. And then
Come back and get lynched.
See, this is why fast travel is so important in this game.